Hey guys, I got a question for you. Does your home networking cabinet look like the electronics section of your recycling center? As you can see, I've just got a pile of routers and switches and tech gear and stuff. There's no system for it. Today I'm going to fix that with just a piece of plywood and 2 drawer slides. We had a power outage. Now I've got a UPS, that is a universal power supply. And when the power went out, it started that beeping to notify me that the power went out and I needed to reset the UPS. Well, the UPS is in the back corner and it always happens at 3 in the morning. I don't know why. Do you know why? Drop in the comments below. But it always happens at 3 in the morning. And so I had to get a flashlight and I had to pull the stuff out, lay it on the floor here, and reset the power supply. But I also have to take in consideration when the devices are mounted to the plywood that it's going to clear the hinges as well. So I'm going to make it 18 by 32. We're going to cut that board there because we recently got fiber installed and the fiber guy had to crawl in the cabinet. And he's looking at this pile of copper here, and he's like, interesting. So what do you do for a living? Well, I'm in IT. Isn't it that way? Isn't it the mechanic's car who runs worse than anybody else in town? Because he just works on cars all day long. Same way with me. I worked on networking and wiring and wire management all day long. I didn't take the time to get it nice and pretty in my own home. But that changes today. And those of you wondering if the JB Weld plastic weld is still holding, it's still holding. So he runs the fiber and he does the mounting, does the installation. Because he had to jump all over this and climb all over this configuration, it took him extra time. So that's going to be corrected today. If he ever has to come back to this house to do any service work, he's going to say like, man, that is night and day difference from the last time I was here, Mr. Field. Look at that. Yes, I did measure my fingers 1 inch thick, 4 inches across. Then we come back inside and we mount the drawer slides. It's really important to get the drawer slides square with the cabinet. Otherwise, it's all going to be all cattywampus and hit your door or not open at all. Still square to the cabinet. Not too much. Don't want to strip it. Now we can take this drawer slide out. There's a little spring-loaded thing that is the release on the underside. So we're just going to mount that. Make that square. That's a hole punch. That comes in so handy. It's a spring-loaded hole punch. I love it. I recommend you get one. Then, once it's mounted to the drawer slide, you can position your plywood, and then from the underside, mark where the drawer slide is going to be mounted to the plywood. I've got my drawer slide out. I've got the front marked. I've got the width marked. So that's the right zone. I just need to make sure it's square because I made sure the drawer slides are square. Once it's mounted to the plywood and you've got a smooth glide on the plywood, then you can lay out your components. The UPS is going to go in the back corner. Then I use Velcro to attach each of the components to the board. I use Velcro in case I need to remove it at some point in time. Now what I love is this thin, super thin Ethernet cable. It is great for wire management like this, or like what I had, it was wire mismanagement. That is a lot cleaner look. Do you think the touch light was too much? Now you need to know how I organized my tool wall. Click the image on your screen now.